Hey, what's up, everybody? How's it going? This guy. Memorial Day weekend. Hello from my luxurious palatial establishment with the temperature set to 104. It's a balmy 102 currently with a, fresh rain shower coming through. And the weatherman said, "Oh, it's be gorgeous. Don't worry about it." Just like that in life, we here at Flights 2 are open, rain or shine, nice, not nice. We try to plan to have a life also, but you know what? At some point, you kind of got to look and say, not everybody wants to go outside and play in the sun and... Well, shops like that are here for us. I was actually really touched today. I had some regular customers that came in, and they've been coming in recently. They're one of the newer people that have been coming in, and they've been great. They brought their parents in and wanted them to see where they hang out and what they do. I don't know if they're from out of town or just whatever and that, but they said, they gave me a heads up the other day, like, "Hey, Dave, we want to bring our parents here and show them what we do when we're not at home doing whatever we don't do when we're not here." And I said, "Sure, cool." It was super nice. They, of course, love Bob. Who doesn't love Bob, too? And the shop and all the inventory we have. You know, we have the best selection in a 1,000-mile radius. We work hard at that. And sometimes, I'm sorry, our prices aren't the cheapest. We can't have everything and the cheapest prices because otherwise we wouldn't have anything. Everybody says to me all the time, "Why don't you have an online store?" I can't have an online store. Why? Why can't I have an online store? Because I won't have any inventory left. I'm sorry, I just won't have any inventory left. Because it's that awesome of inventory. And if you haven't been to Flights at 381 Sand Creek Road, kind of got to get there. Check it out at least once in your life. If you're just rolling through the area on a holiday weekend, or you're coming up for graduations and visiting people, you know you're already on your app, looking for that nerd shit. Oh, I swear. Well, this isn't for kids anymore. You're looking like game store near me, or game store on the way to XYZ, wherever your destination is. Stop on in. It was really cool today to have somebody who has been coming in, who's a fairly new regular. I know comes in for F&M, and has spent some money in the shop. And it's not about spending money; it's just about community. And they've been very active in the community, and it's nice. And it touched me the fact that they wanted their parents to see where they're hanging out, because on some level, I gotta wonder: are they proud of the fact they're nerds? And word out to my nerdos. Or is it just that the environment that I have tried for the past 3.5 years or so with Flights 2 to generate and create is that inviting to the point where people say, "Hey, you know what? This is where we spend a good amount of our life, and we want to share this with everybody who is not part of it on a regular." Because for those who don't understand it, they don't know it, and don't get that sense, because you may have a game store near you that you go to, or a couple of them, and until you actually have that sense of family and belonging, and us as humans, that is really one of those things we really want to have, is a belonging sense, where I don't care, and you don't care, or maybe you do care, but as a store, I don't care if you're from a different galaxy. You're welcome to come here, as long as you don't eat us, or try to convert us with your probes like Cartman did in that one episode of South Park all those years ago, and deny it, the fact that he has a satellite dish coming out of his bunghole. But as long as you're not trying to do that to us, everybody's welcome at Flights. And we're coming up in Pride. We've been rainbow friendly 365 every day, every year, since it wasn't even Flights 2. So that's why we have a flag on our window. Not just in June like some other corporations want to tap in on things or whatever. And we're not even a corporation. We're just an LLC, Beast Clans, with Lance and myself, with the Snack Shack 518 and Flights 2, trying to provide a safe place for everybody. We're concealed carry permit allowed in our spot. Second Amendment rights. Just don't come in here and try to shoot a place or try to rob us, because you're not going to do well. You're going to get wrecked, bro. And it's not just by us, of the staff. It's by people who are in the establishment, we're a family. And I don't care what other people say on the internet. Once you establish the fact you're not just in a basement dwelling in Florida or somewheres with a bunch of inventory, spewing filth over the internet with your, oh my God, the internet's going crazy. This is the highs it's been since 2020 rhetoric. The community speaks for community. So, to that said person who said, never trust somebody who says community is everything. Because as a person who is a member of the community, has fostered the community, created a community, and you all have brought the level of community up. So there's no fighting, there's no arguing, there's no saltiness. It's just everybody enjoying games and RC cars and flying and commingling. Like, there's people who have never even heard of the game Magic the Gathering who come in here to play D&D and yet now play D&D. Or who will come in who play Pokemon or collect Pokemon, because nobody actually really plays Pokemon, except for Andrew. Andrew, shout out to you, my bro. He's a judge, so yeah, he has to play. There are people who play, but for the most part, everybody's like, oh, I haven't been collecting, and I haven't been Pokemon. Oh, I've been in since the beginning. Yeah, you ever play a game? Actually, no, not one. Not one single game. I have no idea how to play. What? Blows my mind. Anyhow, listening to Armin van Buuren right now. Shout out to my boy Armin on the radio here. So I don't own the rights to this music. Sony doesn't either. So anybody on Facebook who sees this, Sony, you can piss off. This is Armin's mix, so you can deal with him. Rambling. Yes, rambling. Hey, Crazy Dave, rambling. Just want you all to know, everybody is welcome, no matter if you're gay, straight, queer. I have my own flag. It's called Weird. It's black, white, and gray, and the gray area splits to black and a white because there's the absence of light and the 100% light and the gray area in between, which absorbs all the colors of the rainbow. And that's kind of like what Flights is. It absorbs all the colors of the rainbow, and we accept everybody who they are, what they are, no matter what your size is, no matter how you smell. Well, okay, hold on. Please don't come to the shop in summer. Like, we just got our AC fixed and that. Please don't come to the shop in summer and stink like you haven't showered or you've been hanging out with a pack of mules or show up wearing dirty dungarees. Ha! I just used an old word because I'm almost 50 now, so I can use those words. So you miscreants and whippersnappers out there, make sure you take a bath or a shower and don't stink. We don't want your epic stank up in that joint on a given Friday night for 10 to 15 hours. Like, that's a long time to be there. Like, some of you know you've been there that long. We're not even really open that long, but you've been there. You've been in the parking lot before and been there after it. Or just waiting for us to open for, whatever Crazy Dave thing is going on. Please, not for the sake of you, but for everybody else and the mosquitoes in the area, because now they're starting to come out and attack me, so I'm going to end this video soon. Don't stink. We just spent a lot of money to get the AC fixed. We just cleaned the rugs. So anybody who loves to kick their sodas over or spill their snacks on the ground, Kyle, I'm talking to you, Kyle, and a few of the other people in that, you know who you are. Don't do it. Just don't do it. Oh yeah, these mosquitoes are getting fierce. Modern Horizons 3. The set's busted. It's nuts. For you Magic fans, it's absolutely nuts. So, we got a pre-sale going, and if you watch to this point in the video, $1,000 gets you one of everything. Yep, said it, Crazy Dave. We have 10 of these packages available where you get one of everything. So you get the bundle, you get the play box, you get the collector box, you get the commander decks. $1,000. Cash money. We're not losing 3% to the big banks. Don't come in with your ATM card and be like, oh, well, no. $1,000, bring it. We want cold hard cash because, let's face it, we work too hard for what we don't want to lose to the banks. Last year, truth be told, we lost $47,000, almost $48,000 in 3% transaction fees through credit cards and ATM debit cards. It's a convenience, people. It's a convenience. And more businesses, I don't understand why, they're switching to cashless transactions. I don't know if they don't trust their employees or if it's just easier to track it. It's, oh, we got to count all this cash. I'm like, you have accountants for that, so do it. Cash, money. Bring it, get you a deal. Otherwise, our prices are so freaking cheap, you can't find them that cheap on the internet anymore. It was that cheap, but then all of a sudden, spoilers started hitting and they're going to be like, oh, this set is bonkers. Modern Horizons 3, if you're into Magic, pre-order, because prices are not going to stay cheap at all anytime soon. So, that being said, I'm going to hit this here button to unlock this, because, you know, unlocking challenges is kind of like everything. Beep. And I'm going to do this and say goodnight with my holiday cocktail. Cheers! Kampai! Saloncha! Scald! I don't know. Have a good time. Enjoy. Drive safe. Don't drink and drive. Don't do anything stupid. Don't get in trouble. If you do, Santa will find out. Santa will find out.